Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Kitchen Goat. I'm Jason, and today we're going to make Cajun Schnitzel with Tidewater grain rice straight here from North Carolina. I'm getting ready to be in the middle of a thought, but I got to go over here and drop 1 cup of our white rice into 6 cups of salted water and cook it for 12 minutes. I'll be right back. I just stirred the rice. What I'm doing today is I'm doing my twist on some Cajun food with some German food and some other stuff, and we're gonna have fun. It doesn't matter, but we're gonna do a Cajun Schnitzel. Now, what exactly is a Schnitzel? Schnitzel is a German dish which basically translates to fried thin pork chop. That's it. Nothing crazy, nothing insane. So what we're going to do, I'm going to crank up my deep fryer here. I've got my tomatoes sliced up. I've got my Carolina Grits cornmeal. Check those guys out. What we're going to do is I'm going to make up some fried green tomatoes. And one of the things you have to do to make the tomatoes is it's spicy flour, egg wash, and then you dip it in cornmeal. Now, do I know what I'm doing when it comes to Southern fried food? Absolutely not. Do I care? Absolutely not. You do what you feel is comfortable. And you know, it is what it is. Alright, so today is really going to be a train wreck, or at least it has the potential to be. So I've never cooked rice this way that we're doing it. So you got 6 cups of salted water boiled, 1 cup of the Tidewater rice. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drain it. I'm going to strain it. I'm going to drain or put cold water over it, and then I'm going to put it on greased parchment paper. Throw it in the oven at 300 for 3 minutes. That's the weird part. And then we're going to season it, and then we're going to put it back in for another 5 and fluff it up. We'll see how it works. But these guys are pretty cool. Give them a shot. Alright, so I'm going to let that cool, and we're going to try our hand at fried green tomatoes. I like them, but I don't think I've ever really made one, so let's give this a shot. So what we've got is we've got our sliced green tomatoes. We've got our seasoned flour, and I have a feeling this is going to get messy. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make up all this stuff, then we're going to fry it all at once. At least that's what the directions said anyway. Alright, so wow, that went over a lot easier than I thought it would. But what we did was we drained the rice, and then it said put it on a baking sheet on parchment paper and grease the parchment paper, and I'm just spreading it out as much as I can. Yes, I'm using my fingers. Do I worry about it? No, because this is my house. And we're going to put it in the oven for 300. All right, so I'm multitasking here. So what we've got, we cooked this for 3 minutes. Now we're going to take it out, keep it at 350 or 300. But what we're going to do, I'm going to follow the recipe completely. Pepper, okay. Then I've got about 2 tablespoons of butter that sliced up real thin. Boy, I wish you had some smell-o-vision. You can really smell the pepper. I really like using fresh pepper, for certain things. And there's nothing like the great smells that you smell in the kitchen. I'm not talking about the ones after you eat. I'm talking about the good smells. So, we've got that. Got that just like that. Back in the oven for 5 minutes. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, starting now.
Because, everybody's got to know what's going on. So what we're going to do is I'm going to fry up the rest of these tomatoes, and then we're going to make our schnitzel, and we'll put it all together, and I'll show you what North Carolina has to offer, along with a little Cajun two-step. We'll be right back. All right, so here's the next part. This is our Cajun schnitzel. Now here's what I did. I took some of our flour, I added some of the Cajun two-step. It's great stuff. So put that in the flour, then we got egg wash, and then I've got panko crumbs, and I added more of the Cajun two-step. So just like this. Into that, coat both sides. And could I use a basket? Probably, but we didn't plan on it. So I'm just going to set these up just like this, and do it like this. Fry them up, and I don't do this very often. I'm not one of these people that loves fried food all the time. This is a once every couple of months treat, and I was really intrigued, when people take a twist on something else, like schnitzel. Nobody, you've got all kinds of schnitzel, and why not a Cajun schnitzel? So I'm gonna do a couple more of these, and we'll be right back. Here we go. Doing 3 at a time, and you know what? What would these be really good with? Breakfast. What do you mean, Jason? Breakfast? Well, you think about it. You scramble up an egg, get a leftover fried tomato, and a little pork chop. It's like my parents would call it a pork tenderloin sandwich. With a little Cajun seasoning, it gives you a little early morning step, you do some brunch with it, and who knows, have fun. Make a Bloody Mary and call it brunch and be done with it. So we're going to fry these up, we're going to put this all together, and we're going to have a great day, and I'm going to show you exactly what North Carolina has to offer, and Cajun two-step. Thanks for the seasoning, because that's great stuff. Like I said, if you think I'm funny, that guy's hilarious. And that's what it's all about. People, when the pandemic started, people made a choice. You could either sit there and whine and cry and piss and moan, or you can do something about it, and a lot of people did something about it. I started cooking in my kitchen, and look at where we're at. So take the best of a bad situation and grow with it. That's the whole thing. We all had this great opportunity for growth. Now, whether you did it or not, that's up to you. If you want to grow and I can help, let me know. I'll do it. But right now, we're going to fry up some pork chops. I'm sorry, schnitzels. And that's what they are. They're real thin schnitzels. See if I can still do it. Look at that, nice and golden brown. All right, folks, now's the time to test it out. We've got our North Carolina rice. Tidewater Grain Company. I've got fried green tomato. I've got a little ranch dressing. Our Cajun Schnitzel. So let's give this a shot. All right, now I got to talk about this rice. I've never cooked rice like this. Never. This is awesome. This is phenomenal. What would I do? I would do exactly what I did, or add your own spice blend instead of the pepper at the halfway point with the butter. Fluffy, try this idea of cooking it in the oven after you boil it. It's great. Nothing like a fried green tomato in February. Now, I just made the biggest faux pas there ever was, because I dipped it before I even tried it. So, I'm going to tell you, great stuff. The cornmeal really sticks to it. The Cajun two-step flavoring is awesome. Gives it a nice kick. Something different. Now let's go with our Cajun Schnitzel. And take a look at that, folks. It's all nice and cooked through. It's juicy, moist. Give this a shot. Holy crap. Unbelievable. Look, folks, Southern style food, who cares? It's food. Give this a shot. Remember, folks, be kind, be excellent to each other, and have a great day. I'll see you soon.